Guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Ngayon guys, aalis ulit kami ni Tita Naty. Di-off ko na naman, Lunes na naman. Kaya alis na naman kami ni Tita Naty. Guys, 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Bermuda. So, may pupuntahan kami ni Tita Naty na hindi ko pa rin narating to. Crystal Cave. Ito daw yung isa rin to sa tourist destination guys dito sa Bermuda. Titignan natin guys kasi hindi ko pa rin napuntahan yan eh. Kasama ko ulit si Tita Naty. Yan, nag-drive si Tita. Yan guys, oh. Oh, ganda guys yung ano. Yan yung ano yan, tulay guys, tulay. Oh, yan. Yan, tulay yan guys, tulay. Tulay. Yan. Bailey's Bay daw. Yan guys. Punta na kami dun sa Crystal Cave. One of the tourist destination here in...
This side is perfumery, okay? Look at this one.
There is a nice place guy here.
Paggawaan ng perfume dito sa kanan. This one, perfumery.
Yeah, perfumery.
Paggawaan ng perfume.
Okay. Paggawaan ng perfume dyan. Okay. Kita nyo guys, lalaki ang puno. Wow, ganda guys. So guys, medyo malapit na tayo. Yan.
There we go.
Here we go guys, malapit na tayo.
Crystal clear over here.
Oo.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. There's the entrance guy of Crystal Caves here. Okay, this is the entrance of Crystal Cave. Yan. Yan, this is Crystal Cave. Yan. So, this is the entrance guys.
Open daily.
Look at guys, oh. Look at this place. It's very nice. Ang ganda guys, ano? Tingnan nyo, puno pa lang, oh. Ito yung mga park. Oh wow, napakaganda guys. Pero nakakatakot man. Yan guys, Crystal Cave. Yan. So guys, we go ahead. So, tayo guys ng Crystal Cave. So, yan. Dito ang entrance. So, yan.
Kasama papasok sa loob.
Ha?
Wala kaya tang kasama papasok sa loob.
Pasok tayo. Pasok tayo.
Ay, Santa Maria.
Santa Maria.
Bump yun ah.
Speed bomb.
Ay,
Santa Maria. Si Santa Maria kasama namin guys. Si Tita Naty nag Santa Maria.
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria kasama namin dito sa sasakyan. Guys, look at, tingnan niyo mga ibon guys, oh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Sabulin mo yung
Bugawin natin yung ibon, saglit lang. Ay sus, di man.
kalaki naman.
Ganda. Alright, here we go. Guys, dito na tayo sa Crystal Cave. Papasok tayo dun sa loob. Hindi ko alam guys kung magkano ang entrance, pero alam ko may bayad dito. So, pasok muna tayo guys. Update ko kayo sa loob guys ha. So, tara, tita. Crystal Cave.
Layout of the cave. You guys are going to see the Crystal Cave.
Yeah.
Right, for each of you guys, it's $24. $4. But for both of you, it's $48. And the tour leaves at approximately 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah.
So you want?
$48.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all guys tours.
You have the topper inside the chip.
Guys, tara. Pasok na tayo sa loob. Nakakuha na tayo ng... Guys. Meron kaming wristband. Si Tita rin mayroon. May sa'yo, Tita. Ayun, kay Tita.
Oh,
Para kaming...
number.
Saan?
My number. Show your number.
Number?
Yeah, that's
Here's
lucky
my
number.
number. So, Crystal Cave entrance? Here?
Yep. That is entrance.
Guys, this is the Crystal Cave entrance. So, going there inside. Let's go, guys.
We are getting extremely hot. With two boys at the tender age of 12
I-on mo lang sa...
at Dart School. Their names were Edgar Hollis and Carl Gibbons. These kids are outside playing the game of cricket when one of them hits their ball and their ball goes into the bushes. These boys would go into the bushes to find their ball, but as they go in, they're going to find that there is a hole in the ground. So the boys, being adventurous, they would run home to get as much rope as they can find and a kerosene lantern. They're going to come back to the hole, they're going to tie the rope around a tree and decide that they're going to lower themselves down. As they start to lower themselves down, they begin to recognize that the hole goes down deeper than they thought. So instead of the boys being normal and climbing back out of the cave, they wanted to be a bit more adventurous and go farther down. So they went farther down, reaching the cave's water. They swam in that water in darkness for 3 hours. And they wasn't even looking for a way back out of the cave because they were only determined to find their cricket ball. When they couldn't find their ball, they had to climb 130 feet back out of the cave. Once they got back out of the cave, they're going to run back home. They're going to tell their parents of their discovery, and then the next day the boys' fathers will decide that they're going to lower themselves down. Once the fathers come down the next day, they start to explore the cave more in detail to find out the cave goes underneath of his neighbor's house. His neighbors were the Lucasson family. The Lucasson family are a very wealthy family that own the Fantasy Cave today, the Crystal Cave today, and everything else in Bermuda today. So what they did was that they brought the land to the boys and their family. They gave them even more land over in Harlem, which is in the area in the Davis Plain. All of this took place in 1908, and then in 1909, the cave was officially opened to the public. This cave that we are in today is a limestone cave. Limestone is the rock that makes up the 21 square miles of Bermuda. It's a rock that carries a lot of minerals. So now if it rains outside, the rainwater will seep through the ground, leaving its calcite deposits on the cave ceiling, making formations grow down. These stalactites will not habitate any time soon because they only grow in 1 cubic inch every 100 years. When we get in the middle of the bridge, we're going to see 2 stalagmites that are underwater even at low tide. These stalagmites prove that 18,000 years ago, during the last ice age period, that this cave here was dry. Because the only way for a stalagmite to grow is the dripping from the cave ceiling, it must hit the cave ground. In order to leave its calcium deposits behind, so a stalagmite can build up over time. So the only way for these stalagmites to grow today is the sea level here would have to drop a lot more, which unfortunately isn't going to happen. And that's because over the last 20 years, the sea level has risen by 12 inches. So instead of it decreasing today, it is actually increasing. The water inside the cave here is salt water. It's coming in from the Castle Harbor, which is the body of water that surrounds the Bermuda International Airport. There's an underwater tunnel that connects the cave to the harbor. The tunnel is so tight that as cave divers, when we go through, we have to take off our tanks, we have to push our tanks on in front of us, and then we have to pull our way through for half a mile. Okay? Your first 5 inches will be fresh water. The fresh water is coming from the dripping from the ceiling. That's rainwater that again takes an average between 3 to 6 months to seep through the ground. And then finally, the sea level has risen by 12 inches. So instead of it decreasing today, it is actually increasing. The water inside the cave here is salt water. It's coming in from the Castle Harbor, which is the body of water that surrounds the Bermuda International Airport. There's an underwater tunnel that connects the cave to the harbor. The tunnel is so tight that as cave divers, when we go through, We have to take off our tanks, we have to push our tanks on in front of us, and then we have to pull our way through for half a mile. Okay? Your first 5 inches will be fresh water. The fresh water is coming from the dripping from the ceiling. That's rainwater. That again takes an average between 3 to 6 months to seep through the ground, and then finally drip down inside of the cave. The water temperature is going to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit or around 21 Celsius, with the tides going up and down twice a day, between 2 and 3 feet. There's one of the pointing bridges here. So you can rise and fall with the tides. Right now, we are past high tide. The tricky part is the tide is still coming up. Because of that full moon last week, there's hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean. The cave being connected to the Atlantic Ocean, the cave is being affected by those surges. Therefore, we walk on the bridge, guys, and we need you to please watch your head. Please pay attention.
We're now going inside, guys, the cave. Look at the amazing, guys. It's amazing cave, guys. Wow, crystal cave, guys. Crystal. Wow.
Okay, guys, as you come up here in this area, as you look in the water, you see the first stalagmite is built because the cave had to be dry. Again, because the only way for these stalagmites to grow is dripping from the ceiling hitting the ground. This stalagmite, my light is shining on it, stands at 14 feet tall. The second one to the right of which you go to the castle, that's 20 feet tall. You're looking at 55 feet of water here, which means that I can go down and stand on top of either one and wave and still be under the water. Okay? Behind this stalagmite here, you notice this lamp once again, which goes up to 400 feet deep. This is the area that I was walked from to get to the cave. Any questions?
Wow.
Excuse me. When we come back, we come back this week? Okay. But there's another week.
One of again, one of again.
Is there any life down here? What do you thought?
No fish, if you want to know fish. Fish can come in the areas connected to the ocean, but they won't because it's money in these two places. There's nothing but here in the natural light, no vegetation, nothing for them to eat. But what we will find on the water right here are cockroaches.
This water
It's dark, it's humid.
What are they?
It's the elements to cook, so as quick as they try to come down here, they will try to find their way back up, and again, there's nothing to eat.
Right.
Which are mainly, remember, mega ships and we stress moving into the inside the cave. But those days, there we average 100, 1,200 people a day. You can have 80 people on a tour, and 3 tours of eating the cave at once. We are extremely strict to those days. Because COVID tours are nice and small. And then one tour that came at once. So that's how we do it. To answer your question, there's cockroaches and really far like Any other questions?
This water is fresh, right?
Sorry?
Fresh water, right?
It's a brackish, it's a mixture of cold and fresh. Okay?
Oh my goodness. It's shaking, guys. Yung tulay guys, umaalog-alog guys. Nakakatakot yung tulay guys, nakakatakot. Yung tulay guys, nakakatakot. Tingnan nyo guys. Nakakatakot yung tulay guys. Hi nanay. Sabi ni Tita Naty, hi nanay. Sabi ni Tita Naty, hi nanay. Kasama namin si nanay dito at saka si Santa Maria.
Since the pandemic, that's everybody said the exact same thing. They were here when we were young, or they have been here before, which is quite impressive because the numbers is crazy, averaging 90,000 a year, and really none of them are locals. Pretty much. Yeah, we get a lot of things. And because of the pandemic, we can take out before the pandemic. We didn't really take out the light ready to last. Now they wouldn't have made it back this far, just to give you an idea what they went through. You put your hand on the front of your face, you can't even see your hand. And then if you can, that means you're not breathing. If you look in the water when I was shining, you have the New York skyline upside down. From the New York skyline, we even have the Statue of Liberty. From the Statue of Liberty, we have the Starship Enterprise.
Oh,
From the Starship Enterprise, there's a snake's mouth. And then from the snake's mouth, we have a crocodile pit.
crook.
Now you guys know how bored I get. This is what I like to call the romantic settings inside of the cave. A little fun fact for you, the color of the water. Keep in mind, the original color of the water is in blue. There isn't any sky in here. The colors coming from the lights that we have that reflect in the salt water. And without the two combinations, the water is crystal clear, hence the name Crystal Clear. Actually, we got a very good
I
shot.
was gonna say,
Wow.
if you guys don't mind.
Okay. Always in the way. Yeah, you got an excellent shot right here. Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Especially with nobody being on the bridge.
That's what was that small group.
Yeah. It's peaceful.
Because you can use them all.
Yeah. You get a good picture of your cell phones as well. With the cell phones, I recommend taking a picture with the flash, and then take one without the flash. They both come out really nice.
Oh, this is beautiful.
No, I'll be honest with you. Most people bring a professional cameras on it, even the big ones.
Yeah.
Take all the pictures on the phone, because the camera should keep adjusting their settings to get a race.
Guys, palabas na kami. Tingnan nyo guys, napakaganda. Tita, mauna ka. Tita, mauna ka. Takot kasi takot si Tita, umuuga yung dinadaanan namin. Tingnan nyo guys, ang ganda guys. Guys, napakaganda. Super beautiful guys. That's the sea. Guys, meron ba sa baba guys? Oh. Beautiful. So click. Tumutulo guys yung ano, stalagmite.
Yeah, so right now, 1 hour of pushing around higher.
Yeah, please say.
The normal, and actually it's still coming up.
Yeah.
It's still coming up.
There's all the
The hurricane is out there, and the full moon, so we're gonna slide by. Luckily, it's happening now. This is happening. Say this happened around 12 o'clock. You probably just shut the keys down. Being that it's coming up now, and this is the last tour of the day, doesn't matter now. Oh, sorry. The other rocks you guys can touch.
Okay.
Pick up right there. Okay. Once you do that, I'm gonna show you guys the original entrance now. I'm gonna show you guys the original entrance. You're gonna see daylight. The daylight you're about to see right now isn't even the top of the hole. There's gonna be another 40 feet up to the top. So we're gonna show you how adventurous these boys were. This is the same hill that your first visitors came down from the life of Mark Twain. Mark Twain spent a lot of time on this island, and majority of that time was spent down here inside of this cave. Okay? This is also coming towards the end of the tour. So we get back on that ramp. There'll be 3 rest stops on the right hand side. If anybody gets tired, just sit down, take a break. There's no rush to get to the top. Okay, guys? So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can keep the mask off for now. Especially getting up that ramp. Because you're going to need it, okay? Again, guys, thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. And hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your time in Bermuda, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And again, it's another 40 feet to the top.
This is deep again.
Oh wow. Lalim.
Yeah. You know the reason?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yes, yes.
Dito, ano sa taas?
Tita, ingat.
Nanginginig na ako.
Bakit?
Takot ako.
Saan?
Doon sa handa ay sa tulay.
Sa tulay?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ganda talaga. Ganda pala talaga. Oo, ang ganda pala, no? Bakit ko to hindi napupuntahan noon?
Tingnan mo parang ahas.
Oo. Parang ahas. Taguan ng ahas ka mo. Guys,
How many feet is this?
ganda guys.
This is good exercise. Bakit mainit yung camera ko?
Ano yan? Baka naka-on pa.
Nakaon nga. Bakit yun? Ganun naman, on pa naman. Pagkakang ako ha, dito dito. Oh, good exercise. Kaya mo, like, I'll take you a picture. Oh, for the first time. Good for you. Good Lord.
Guys, palabas na kami ng ano, Crystal Cave. Nakakapagod din pala. Nakahingal guys. Ang ganda sa loob. Napakaganda. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. Guys, thank you. Next time you guys come, I see you have your Bermuda passport, man.
Take care. Thank you so much. Have a good
Of
one.
course, guys. Thank you. Yeah, you can take as many as you want. You can take as many as you
Where's
want.
that?
Take all of them.
Thank you.
Saan? Ano kukunin?
I know. This is good exercise. I cannot stop my breath.
Ay.
All a long year that I've been here.
Ay!
Give it to me.
I have some here, buddy. Get some.
It's the kind of like
Oh, thank you. Kimori.
That's
Thank you.
Guys, pauwi na kami ni Tita. Tapos na yung ikot namin. Dadaan muna kami doon, bibili kami ice cream. Saka, kung may madadaanan kaming kainan, kakain na naman kami. Guys, pauwi na kami. Yan guys, ha. Crystal Cave. Thank you, Crystal Cave. Thank you. Yan, ang ganda guys sa loob. Napakaganda.
Saan na ba ako?
Naku, nawala na. Bye guys, maliligaw pa yata kami. Sa malaking puno.
Tabi-tabi, taong po. Yung manok ko. Yung manok ko.
Saan?
Yung manok ko.
Manok! Manok, manok! Guys, ang ganda ng mga puno dito guys. Napakaganda.
Ano ba yan? Tanim. Ano ba ito? Hindi.
So ito yung daanan guys, papunta ng Crystal Cave. Ito naman yung palabas. Yan, palabas na kami.
Gusto mo talaga ice cream, doon nga tayo punta.
Sige, sige, punta tayo. Kain tayo.
Wala ka talagang alam eh. Puro kain.
Ice cream tayo.
Breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea.
Thank you, Crystal Cave. Thank you.
Oh,
Ayan.
9 to 4:30 pala. Naku, nag-overtime. Tama-tama lang kung palabas nito. Yeah. Okay.
Last tour naman tayo eh.
Yeah. Punta tayo sa St. George.
Tara.
Doon sa ice creaman kung gusto mo talaga ice cream.
Thank you.